What are you doing today?
I am fighting against every rock in Kentucky. Contrary to belief, Kentucky is made of rocks. We're putting in a ground rod. It's 8 feet long. You can see it's just under ½ inch thick. And we're driving it in with a T-post driver. As I tried a sledgehammer, that didn't work. I know there's a jackhammer bit you can get, but I'm fresh out of jackhammers. So we thought we needed a T-post driver anyway, because we got some fencing to put in later. Might as well just use it. It's working great. Yesterday was about as tall as this, sticking out of the ground. So today we've managed to move it about 3 feet. I'm dying. Send help. It's amazing. You can see about every 10 swings, I'm moving in about 2 inches, maybe. Just under 2 inches. I keep marking my progress to kind of get an idea of how long it's going to take me to get this all the way down. It only has to stick up about that far out of the ground. And I took the post hole diggers, I dug down about 2 feet to give myself a little head start.
What are you doing? The worst job in the world.
Okay, so she is shoveling mulch and I'm putting into this yellow barrel. Not barrel.
Wheelbarrow?
Wheelbarrow. And then I put it over there.
Okay, so what's really going on here is that we got a whole bunch of free wood chips. So as you can see behind me, thanks to Kramer Tree Service, he brought us all kinds of free wood chips. And I told him keep them coming because we have so much mud and no grass that is growing other than weeds. So we're going to be putting all that in front of the cabin. And I'm going to take you up to the goat pen and show you what we worked on yesterday. Luckily the temperatures have been in the low 80s, mid 80s, and we've been able to get a couple things done this week, but by Sunday it's going to be back into the heat index of 100 degrees. We also luckily been going on a bidding site and getting some stuff for inside the cabin, like a portable air conditioner. So it'll be a lot nicer to take some breaks, even with just still running off of the generator. But here is where we're putting down a whole bunch of wood chips that we got. I always suggest that to people too, is if you have a major problem with mud, just reach out to landscapers and tree service places and they'll bring you some free wood chips. You don't have to worry about going out and spending a fortune. Got all this awesome old fencing from my friend Mamie at Redbud Springs Farm, and she was nice enough. There's like 4 more of these huge round pieces of wire up there. But so we went around. You see a bunch of it yesterday, but we went all the way around here and just went ahead and used these staples to put them into the cedar posts. It was really, really heavy, and as you can tell, some of it is not completely straight. We didn't really have much of anything other than some ties that we used, well, Denny used to kind of straighten it out the best we could. But today he's making those huge metal pieces to go down at the bottom. As you, ooh, almost fell. As you can see here, there's some gaps around the sides because this is reused fencing, so it's not going to be perfect. But luckily, my husband's a blacksmith, and he's going to go all around and drill these down so that the fence comes down. But luckily, my goats, they are not used to such a big spot to roam. I mean, I know they'll get used to it eventually, but it's going to take a little while anyway to get them roaming, and they'll probably be scared for a little while. So roughly the fence, I think Denny has mentioned it, is around 50 by 50. But as you can barely even see because the fencing is rusted because it's old, but it is going to be amazing and definitely going to work because it is some strong stuff. I will be getting some more goats sometime by the end of the year. My friend Mamie that gave us this fencing is going to buy a few goats probably off of her. Probably have to separate them for a little bit, which is going to make us have to have more fencing. Anna doesn't like dogs or strangers, but I'm hoping she tends to, get along with her own kind. So we'll see what happens once we get them out here. We definitely have to have them out here by the 1st of September, just so we can take down all of the cages and stuff like that. But I'm hoping we get them out here faster than that. We still have to work on the inside of the house, which is coming up next. So stay tuned for more of the inside. We have more walls, more insulation, and all of that to put up. But right now we're kind of focusing on trying to make all these chicken pens, goat pens, and everybody ready. And in between doing little stuff like putting down mulch and all that.
What?
I said you really like the chainsaw.
I do really like the chainsaw.
You got beard stuff. I mean,
Chainsaw. Super sweet.